There's obviously an appetite for that fight to happen on both sides, because KSI wouldn't have got in the ring if he didn't want it to happen. Jake Paul wouldn't have said what he said in the post-fight interview if he didn't want it to happen. So do you believe that fight can happen?
Yeah, I think every broadcaster in the world is going to want it to happen. I'm quite surprised KSI got in the ring, because I'm not sure that if I was KSI I'd actually give Jake Paul the opportunity, to be honest. But I don't know. I mean, it's a tough fight. Jake Paul can fight. I said before, like I think he's better than Logan Paul. I think he's more aggressive than Logan Paul. I think he punches harder than Logan Paul, and I think it's a decent fight.
I was just asking Joe who he would have as.
Is it as big as KSI Logan Paul 2?
Well, this is the thing. Between Jake and KSI, it is pure hatred, pure rivalry. The back and forward that you're now going to get on social media is going to be bonkers. Yeah. And they both want this. The ego is going to be crazy. I think this could be bigger. Yeah. Potentially. And
we can bleep it. Apologies. No, we're not. But we can bleep it.
The only thing I'm going to say, mate, at this point,
I was going to say, Bibbin, sign me up.
I was going to say, at this point, you've got to put me on payroll. Yeah. You've got to give me some commission. Like, come on,
you can be the promoter. I get so much stick for it. You can just promote it.
Yeah, mate. Anything.
I feel a bit sorry for Gib. I just saw him.
Oh, mate, tell me.
First to go in and see him. How was
he? He was smiling, but I just think it's a mixture of his kind of legs deceived him, because I think he's not experienced anything like this before, and he weren't good enough, and he just got hit by shots. And I know I always say 10-ounce gloves, no head guards, but that's what it was tonight. It was just he got hit, and he's not been hit like that before, and his senses were gone. And the finish and the final knockdown was actually quite clinical.
Exactly what Joe was saying. They're proper shots.
Yeah, it was an impressive combination. The first one, I think the first one was or the second one was a bit of a slip, but the final one was actually a decent combination. And I was quite impressed with Jake Paul. And listen, someone just said to me back there, "Are you going to be working on this on Monday?" I'm like, "No, I'm going to be working on Joshua Pulev, Usyk Chisora, White against Povetkin, Katie Taylor against Serrano."
Two very different worlds,
exactly. But again, we can't ignore. We've seen the numbers, big sign-ups again, huge interest, and I saw one fighter from the UK say that it's taking opportunities away from fighters. It's really not. It's a 6-round fight wedged between 3 World Championship fights. There is no one losing out because of us putting a 6-round YouTube fight on. In fact, they're benefiting, because there's increased budgets coming from the broadcasters. There's more bums on seats. So don't worry, other fighters who might be saying, "Oh, it's taking opportunities." No one's losing opportunities for these guys coming in. So again, for me, it's a 3 a year max. So I've done January, May or June, and then November, December. So don't quote me.
So your final thoughts of what's been a good week working alongside you, but a bad ending presumably for the result you wanted.
100%. I mean, we were all so excited. I think we believed. I think you believed in a way.
Yeah, I started to.
Yeah, that Gib could really do this, and I think it just, in a way, it's almost the YouTube boxing fights. The winners have often been the guys that come forward, be aggressive, but aren't actually the best boxers. And I think tonight, seeing the best boxer technically win, almost for boxing, looks maybe better. If Gib with that style coming forward and being a bit reckless, and
I think most people will say good performance. Even the people that don't like it will say actually fair play, box quite well.
You've got to say fair play to it.
He can fight, and I think he actually listened. I was with his manager today, and he said, he missed Thanksgiving, he missed Christmas, he's had 11 weeks in Big Bear, he never came down.
That's the one thing you can't knock that. The effort you can't knock.
Ultimately, boxing's open to everyone. There's nothing that stops you trying to become a pro fighter next week, or you or me, right? Anyone can go and try and get a license and start fighting. So that's all they're doing. But what people don't like is the fact they're getting better opportunities than someone else would get if they walked off the street. But they've earned that opportunity by building the following. Do you know what I mean?
There's a narrative there that they've built. Yeah.
And it's just like a fighter, who sells a load of tickets back home. He's going to get more opportunities on shows than someone who doesn't sell tickets. Yeah. It's the same narrative. Yeah. Only this guy also does pay-per-view buys, YouTube views, everything. So, you're not looking at these guys going, "Oh, he's not very good, so I'm not sure we can progress him anymore." As long as every time we do one of these, I'm kind of holding my breath going, I hope it's okay. Do you know what I mean? And again, tonight it was. There was enough action. It was a good first round stoppage. We move on. But again, it's just like telling people, just don't take it too seriously. Enjoy the whole community. What I love about it is the whole travelling lot who came with Gib and all these guys who, you got a group of people that probably have got like cumulatively 60 million followers on YouTube. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and they're all like, everyone's putting content out around each other, and it just grows and grows and grows. And they want to win. They really want to win. Like,
make no bones about it.
It's not like Gibbs not now thinking, I made a few quid tonight. He's actually gutted. And it's sport, so it's not Hagler-Hearns. But I like it. I like it, and I like what I'm seeing. Kids here tonight, not kids, but 17, 18, 19, come up to me going, thanks, just want to say, I've just got into boxing through the KSI Logan Paul fight. I love it. People don't see that, and we're seeing the subscriber base stay. So they're still watching boxing, and that has to be good for boxing. But we also have to educate them and say, that's not real boxing, but watch this. And tonight we got, Danny Roman, Akhmadaliev, great fight.
Such a good fight.
Jojo Diaz, Tevin Farmer, great fight. Demetrius, a good world-class exhibition. So hopefully the people that came for the first time went, wow, actually, that was a great night.
Yeah.
And that's the aim.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for coming and joining us.
Cheers.
Joe, thanks for being part of our team this week. Hope you have a safe journey home. And 2 more this year. So 1 in May, June, 1 in December.
Yeah.
I'll go on then.
Oh, go on.
See you later.